Chapter 15. Chapter on the Prophecy of the 10,000 Sons of Gods. When the Tathagata observed thus, the noble goddess, Bodhisattva Samuchaya, addressed the Tathagata in this way: O transcendent Lord, for what reason and what cause, and by the consummation and performance of what virtuous deeds, have these 10,000 sons of gods, such as Javalanantarata Jaraja, upon hearing the enlightenment prophecy of these three sublime beings, arrived here from the heaven of the 33 in order to listen to the Dharma from the Tathagata? The Tathagata replied, It is this way. In a future time, when hundreds of thousands of millions of incalculable eons beyond calculation have passed, this sublime being, the Bodhisattva Ruchiraketu, will awaken to the supreme and perfect enlightenment in the Suvarna Prabhasita world. He will emerge in the world as Suvarna Ratna Karacha Rakuta, the Tathagata, the Arhat, the fully enlightened one, perfect in wisdom and conduct, gone to bliss, knower of the world, charioteer of men to be tamed, peerless teacher of men and gods. So it will be until Suvarna Ratna Karachatra Kuta, the Tathagata, the Arhat, the fully enlightened one, has gone to the state beyond suffering. The sublime Dharma has disappeared, and his teaching has completely disappeared. At that time, this boy, Rupyaketu, succeeding this Tathagata, will awaken to the supreme and perfect enlightenment in the world sphere called Virajadvaja. He will emerge in the world as Suvarna Jambudva Jakan Janapha, the Tathagata, the Arhat, the fully enlightened one. His teaching will reign until Suvarna Jambudva Jakan Janapha, the Tathagata, the Arhat, the fully enlightened one, has gone to the state beyond suffering, and his teaching has altogether and completely disappeared. At that time, this boy, Rupya Prabha, succeeding this Tathagata, will awaken to the supreme and perfect enlightenment in the world sphere called Virajadvaja. He will emerge as Suvarna Shatashrash Miprabha Saketu, the Tathagata, the Arhat, the fully enlightened one, perfect in wisdom and conduct, gone to bliss, knower of the world, charioteer of men to be tamed, peerless teacher of men and gods. The noble goddess Bodhisattva Samuchaya replied, Thus, these three were prophesied by the Tathagata to achieve supreme and perfect enlightenment. But until then, O transcendent victor, these 10,000 sons of gods, such as Javalanand Tarate Joraja, have not extensively undertaken the deeds of bodhisattvas to the same extent. There is not even a word to hear that they engaged in the 6 perfections in the past. There is not even a word to hear that they completely gave away their hands, feet, eyes, the supreme body part, the head, beloved sons, daughters, and wives. There is not even a word to hear that they gave away wealth, grain, inns, gold, jewels, pearl, lapis, conches, crystals, coral, silver, golden, bronze, and gems. There is not even a word to hear that they gave away food and drink, mounts, clothing, bedding, dwellings, palaces, parks, hedges, pools, and ponds. There is not even a word to hear that they gave away elephants, cows and bulls, stallions, and male and female servants. Before they received the prophecy of their own Tathagata names from the Buddhas, incalculable numerous hundreds of thousands of millions of bodhisattvas for hundreds of thousands of millions of eons made numerous hundreds of thousands of inconceivable numerous acts of veneration, with all their possessions to incalculable hundreds of thousands of millions of Tathagatas. They completely gave away all the resources that are to be given away completely. They completely gave hands, feet, eyes, the supreme body part, the head, beloved sons, daughters, and wives. They completely gave everything that is to be completely given away. They completely gave wealth, grain, inns, gold and bronze, jewels, pearl, lapis, conches, crystal, coral, silver, and gold. They gave food and drink, mounts, clothing, bedding, dwellings, palaces, parks, hedges, pools, and ponds, elephants, cows, and bulls, stallions, and male and female servants. In time, they completed the training in all 6 perfections. After completing training in the 6 perfections, they experienced hundreds of thousands of numerous states of well-being. O Venerable Transcendent Victor, similarly, for what reasons and what causes, and by the consummation and performance of what meritorious deeds have these 10,000 sons of gods, such as Javalanand Tarate Joraja, come here in order to listen to the Dharma from the Tathagata? Why has the Tathagata prophesied that they will awaken to the peerless and perfect enlightenment which numerous hundreds of thousands of millions of eons have passed. For what reason will they be enlightened in the world sphere called Salendrad Havaja Gravati, with the same family and clan as those 10,000 Buddhas named Prasana Dano Palagand Hakatu, perfect in wisdom and conduct, gone to bliss, knowers of the world, charioteers of men to be tamed, peerless teachers of men and gods? When asked thus, the Tathagata said this to the noble goddess Bodhisattva Samuchaya: O noble goddess, there is reason, and there is cause, and there is the performing and gathering of pure roots of virtue which have resulted in the arrival of these 10,000 sons of gods, such as Javalanad Tarate Joraja, from the heaven of the 33, to listen to this Dharma teaching. O noble goddess, as soon as they heard the prophecy of these three sublime beings, they generated great reverence and faith in this king of glorious sutras, the Sublime Golden Light. Immediately they were endowed with pristine minds like stainless, flawless lapis. They became endowed with minds like the sky, lucid, pure, exceedingly vast and expansive. They became possessed of an inconceivable mass of merit. O noble goddess, because the 10,000 sons of gods, such as Javalanand Tarate Juraja, upon hearing this sutra, were immediately endowed with pristine minds like stainless, flawless lapis, they received the stage of prophecy. O noble goddess, by the power of the gathering of the merit of hearing this Dharma teaching, and by the power of previous resolve, the 10,000 sons of God, such as Javalanand Tarate Juraja, have now attained the stage of prophecy to peerless and perfect enlightenment. And what, noble goddess, are those former resolves? This ends the 15th chapter.